you recorded virtual LeBron throwing an alley-oop pass to virtual Anthony Davis, and you got so excited that you actually texted that to LeBron. So what was his response?
Yeah, he was excited to be able to do that for the first time, on 2K. It was fun.
What movements are a part of your game that need to be in 2K20?
Well, first, the baby hair has to be in 2K.
Yeah, the physical attributes are really important.
Yes, and then also just like my pattern, I think the hop that I do, I always set up my move with a hop.
Getting tough in the paint with my bows and my nose. Bows and nose. Tom.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got Washington facing the Jayhawks.
Here we go.
And the Jayhawks have possession. And now Washington starting group. Speedy out there with Mason. Then there's Erickson. Then it's Keefe, and it's Bowen in at the 3 spot.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Here's Maverick. Pass to Reed. Outside Jennings. 5 to shoot. It's up, and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's McKnight. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Pass to Smith. Got a piece of it. Here's Bowen. Nice ball movement by Washington. And it goes down 2 points. Speedy's got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. And the shot goes in. Jennings! Now Mason. And here we go. The Jayhawks with a fast break. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Washington called for the foul.
2 shots. Foul.
The Jayhawks shooting their first free throws here for the night.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And there's the pass to McKnight. Here is Keefe. He's guarded by Jennings. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Huskies shooting their first free throws of the game. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. The Jayhawks need to get off a shot here. Temple can't get it to go. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. McKnight, the pass to Mason. Erickson with it, covered by Smith. Goes up at the stripe, and good that time.
Poor Design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Here's Temple. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Pass to Mason. To the right side. Here's Speedy to the inside. Jennings with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Jennings has got it. Here's Reed. And it falls over the rim and in. Washington trailing. Here's Speedy. Pass to Mason. Here's Keith. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Thunder's checked in for the Jayhawks. And a switcher also for Washington. Captain Clutch, he's checked in for Big Dog. Here's Temple. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Keith grabs the miss.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Speedy. Six to shoot. Mason the pass to Keith. Mason with it. From deep three-point range, Reed with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Maverick. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
McKnight, the pass to Erickson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And here's the break. Kelly passes to McKnight. Goes back up. That's tipped. And he's able to get it back. Jennings with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Maverick. Here's Cage. Goes up again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
For the Jayhawks, Burton's checked in for Maverick. Houdini comes in for the Beast, and it's the chosen one in for D. And then for Washington, Reedy's checked in for Erickson. Campbell comes in for Speedy, and ABC subbed in for Mason. Here's Solomon. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Pass to Kane. Over Campbell. They get it back. Kane. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
And that one is good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's the chosen one. Cage passes to Reed. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Solomon passes to Reed. Here's Solomon, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Good on the shot.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
The chosen one passes to Kane to the paint. Here's Reed. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Campbell, the pass to Reed. And it's blocked. The pass to the chosen one. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And it's in there. And here is Campbell. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Solomon. And no good on the last second attempt this time. We've got more in store for you right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jayhawks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Here's Solomon. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Mr. Perfect out there with Doc. Then it's the chosen one. Then it's Houdini. And it's Cage and it's center. They get the rebound. It's blocked. Campbell with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Here's Kane. Passes it to the chosen one. Five on the clock. Washington with the rebound.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
It's deflected. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And that one goes long. Nash outside. He feeds it to Reed. Hook shot on the way. He gets it in there. And the Huskies lead by 3.
And he can be devastating with that little hook shot of his.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kane, the pass to Reed. Solomon with the rebound.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Nash with no one around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Nash has got the lead up to 5 now for Washington. Here's the chosen one. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Burton. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Nash outside. Now here is Reed. Back to Nash. Tries it from 19. Another one falls for Washington. And the Jayhawks have possession, trailing by 5. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Kane. Pass to the chosen one. Knocks down the 3-ball. The chosen one's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Huskies. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, it is always a great feeling when you go the extra distance, double OT in this case, and are able to come away with that win.
Getting ready to come in for Washington. Erickson's checked in for Reed. Big Dog comes in for Campbell. Speedy's checked in for ABC. And it's Mason in for Nash. Here is Mason. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The pass to McKnight. Erickson outside. The Huskies need to get off a shot here. And again, Washington, no good. And it's Jennings with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Jayhawks. Trailing by 2. Temple can't get it to go. The Huskies on offense. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Shots good from Mason.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Mason's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Now Jennings pass to Temple. Passes it to Cage. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Thunder's got 6. The Huskies leading by 3. And here is Mason. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jennings passes to Smith. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Smith's got his first points in this one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Keith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Washington, they have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. Captain Clutch, he's checked in for Washington. Keith hits them both. And the Jayhawks have possession. It's a 3-point game. Jennings with the ball. The pass to Temple from past the arc. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Now here's Erickson. Pass to Mason. Here's Bowen. Clock at 6. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Huskies will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
3 on the clock. Passes to Mason. Fires from deep. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Here's Smith. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Jayhawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line, Smith. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. Smith hits them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Pass to Mason. A beautiful reverse layup. Mason's got his third basket of the night right there. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Outside Jennings. Hits the three-point bomb. Jennings has got it all tied up now for the Jayhawks. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
Well, we'll see if they have the awareness to realize that.
Keith's shot is good.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Jennings against Erickson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Jayhawks have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Washington. Here is Mason. He kicks it to Keller. Mason looking around. Keith, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Keith's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Huskies lead by 2.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, welcome back. Taking a look at the Huskies. Kenny?
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Their defense has been practically non-existent.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Skinny having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for the Huskies, Erickson is out there with Keith. Then there's Speedy. Then there's Big Dog. And it's Mason in at the point guard position.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
There's the pass to McKnight. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Reed misses. The Huskies on offense. The lead is 2. To the inside. Here's Keith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He shot 3 of 5 from the line. That one is off. And he's good on the second. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Jennings. Five to shoot. Smith left side. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Smith's got his second bucket of the night. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Now Erickson, pass to McKnight. Back to Erickson, shoots over Jennings. Again, the miss by the Huskies. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. Here's Temple, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Washington called for the foul. The Jayhawks have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Or the Jayhawks. Mr. Perfect comes in for Maverick, and it's the chosen one in for the Beast. ABC's checked in for Washington. And so it's the Huskies with it. Pass to Keefe. Down low. Solomon with the bucket. Solomon's got his second basket of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
It's good. The chosen one's got 5 points so far.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
McKnight, the pass to Solomon. Plays it up off the glass. Solomon's got 4 points in the quarter. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Now the pass to Temple. Passes it to the chosen one. 16 feet away, and the jumper falls for him. He's got 8.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Solomon. Reed with the rebound.
I tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
And there it is for him. Now it's a 3-point Jayhawk lead.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And the Huskies call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Thunder's checked in for the Jayhawks. Houdini comes in for D. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Reedy's checked in for Keefe. Captain Clutch comes in for Big Dog. Campbell is checked in for Speedy. Nash is subbed in for ABC. Nash left side. Pass to Kelly. And here is Campbell. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Campbell's got his second bucket tonight.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
To the middle. Here's Erickson. Nash left side. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Thunder's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Burton. stolen away. And here we go. Washington fast break. And good. And the Jayhawk lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Campbell.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
Ball's knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Cage passes to Burton. Lets it go with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Burton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jayhawks. Pass to Reed. Nash left side. There's the lob to the hoop. Here's the chosen one. He has 7. Burton off with the layup. The shot by Nash. The shot, no good. And it's the Jayhawks the other way. The pass to Burton. Here's Kane. Pass to Cage. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
I tell you what, any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it means you're getting the kind of looks you want on offense, and you're being smart about it, and you're knocking down the good shots that you get.
And good. And the Jayhawk lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Nash.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And the foul called on G. That is his first foul of the game. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Campbell with it. He's got 6. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Now just a 1-point Jayhawk lead. Here's the chosen one. From deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Jayhawks out front. They're up by 1. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. East out there with Houdini, and there's Maverick, and there's Doc, and it's Smith in at the 5 spot. Kicks to Jennings. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jayhawks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Keefe is checked in for Washington. Mason against Jennings. Here's Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Kane, the pass to Reed. Outside Jennings. Shot clock at 5. Over Reed. And good. He nails it. And the Jayhawks lead by 2. Jennings has gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Campbell kicks to Reed. Pass to Keefe. Now Campbell. Inside. Just 5 on the clock. And he makes that one. Mason's got the game tied up here for the Huskies.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Reed. And here is Mason. Reed misses.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And the pass to Campbell. Now, here is Reed. Passes it to Mason. 16 feet away, and that one good. Mason's got 4 points this quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense. Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
Reed down low, and it's good. 2 points.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Outside Jennings. Shot from free throw range. Huskies with the rebound. Keeves got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Campbell. Now Mason. Reed dishes to Mason. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Here's Jennings. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Jayhawks lead by 2.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
And the Huskies call time here. You look at the beast, he's really been playing well.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, the Beast.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Alvin Gentry said to his team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
On Thursday and then on Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
And the second free throw, good.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Here's Speedy. He's guarded by Jennings. Boom. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Temple gets the bucket.
and challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, this guy is always in attack mode, very aggressive. Some players might kick it out there, not him. He's going right to the bucket.
Here's Bowen. That shot, no good. To the inside. Makes it off the glass. And now a three-point Jayhawk lead.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
McKnight the pass to Bowen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Jennings can't get it to go.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Mason the pass to Erickson. Here's Speedy. He's guarded by Jennings. And the basket is good. 6 points for Big Red.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Now here's Jennings. Defense is right there. To the paint. It's deflected. Reed the pass to Temple. Shoots it. And the shot is long. Here's Bowen. Erickson outside. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Free throw good from Erickson.
As big a basket as that was, the free throw probably even bigger. Now you've got a two-possession lead all of a sudden.
Timeout called, the Jayhawks. They're down by 4. 36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. .36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Maverick. And it's Mason with the ball for Washington. It drops.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Timeout called, the Jayhawks. They're trailing by 4. 17 seconds left in the game. To the middle. Here's Maverick. Rebounded by Bowen. And that's an intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Temple finds Jennings. Takes the three. Laces one from 3. Washington calls timeout. They're ahead by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. Misses. So the Huskies win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.